Welcome, everyone. Today we are diving into a game-changing feature in Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat, prompt scheduling. Let's get started. Welcome. Today we are elevating your Copilot skills. Prompts are the absolute foundation of your Copilot experience, but writing complex instructions manually every single time is incredibly inefficient. By learning how to manage your prompts specifically through saving and scheduling, you create a much more efficient and personalized workflow. Instead of treating AI as a simple reactive chatbot where you ask a question and wait, prompt management allows you to transition your AI into a proactive digital assistant. Throughout this training, we will focus heavily on how you can leverage these management tools to automate your daily routines and win back your time. Take a look at this flowchart. It illustrates the life cycle of a Copilot interaction. We start on the left with your user intent, which translates into an ad hoc prompt. You receive your Copilot response. But notice the Manage Interaction Decision Gateway. Instead of letting the prompt disappear into your chat history, an expert user takes action. You can branch up to save it to your prompt gallery, or, as we will focus on today, branch down to automate it by scheduling the prompt. This visualizes the shift from a reactive query to a proactive, managed asset. So, what exactly is prompt scheduling? Simply put, scheduling allows you to automate your Copilot actions to run at specific times, completely hands-free. The most fundamental concept here is offline execution. You do not have to be online or logged into your machine for Copilot to get things done. Why do we use this? Because it eliminates the friction of repetitive tasks. Whether it is a daily inbox summary or a weekly project update, Copilot handles it automatically, keeping you ahead of your day. From a technical perspective, it is crucial to understand that these scheduled prompts operate securely on work-grounded data, meaning they analyze your internal business ecosystem rather than searching the public web. This diagram perfectly compares the manual versus the scheduled workflow paradigms. On the left, the manual path forces you to actively type prompt and wait for output, which consumes your valuable cognitive focus and time. Now look at the right side, the scheduled workflow. It requires a one-time setup where you set time and frequency. From there, the system takes over with offline execution. By the time you arrive at your desk, you are immediately at the instant review stage. It is a fundamental paradigm shift in personal productivity. Let's walk through exactly how you execute this. First, you must manually type and run the prompt you want to automate in the Copilot chat. Why? Because you need to verify that the output is perfect before you put it on autopilot. Once Copilot delivers a response you are happy with, simply hover your mouse over the text of your original prompt. A hidden menu will appear. From there, select Schedule this prompt. A configuration window will pop up allowing you to choose exactly when and how often the prompt should run, for example, daily at 8:00 a.m. or weekly every Friday. Once you make your selection, hit Save and your prompt is officially scheduled. It takes less than 30 seconds. Here we have a sequence diagram breaking down the exact technical setup process. Notice how it flows between the user, the Copilot UI, and the underlying scheduling engine. Step 1, the user types and runs the prompt manually. Step 2, the UI returns the output for review. Step 3, the user hovers over the text and clicks the Schedule button. In Step 4, the user interacts directly with the scheduling engine to configure the timing parameters, like 8 a.m. daily. Finally, in Step 5, the engine confirms the automation is saved. 5 simple steps to unlock continuous AI automation. Once you have multiple prompts scheduled, you need to know how to act as the administrator of your automations. You manage these by opening your Copilot chat window, clicking the three-dot menu, and selecting Scheduled Prompts. This is your control center. From here, you have 3 powerful actions available. You can click Run Now to force the prompt to execute immediately, outside of its normal schedule. You can click Turn Off to temporarily pause the automation perfect for when you go on vacation. Or you can click Delete to permanently remove it. As a helpful UI tip for our deep dive, you never have to guess which chats are automated. Scheduled prompts will actually appear bolded within the Conversations section of your window, making them instantly identifiable. This flowchart serves as your administrative map. Everything starts at the Copilot chat UI. When you click the three-dot menu, you are routed directly into the Scheduled Prompts hub. From this central node, your management capabilities branch out based on your current needs. If you need data instantly, follow the top path to Run Now. If you need to temporarily halt data generation, follow the middle path to Turn Off. If a project ends, follow the bottom path for permanent removal by selecting Delete. This structure puts you in total command of your AI assistant schedule. As an advanced user, you must understand the guardrails and governance limits of the system. You cannot schedule unlimited prompts. Microsoft caps your capacity at a maximum of 10 active scheduled prompts at any one time. Furthermore, there are execution limits. A specific scheduled prompt can only be configured to run once a day, and across your entire account, you are limited to a total of 15 scheduled runs per day on work-grounded data. Why do these constraints exist? They ensure enterprise cloud stability and prevent runaway AI loops. Finally, a critical IT governance point: scheduled prompts are considered optional connected experiences. If your organization's IT administrators decide to disable optional connected experiences globally, your scheduled prompts will instantly be turned off and become unavailable. Take a look at this constraint diagram. Think of these as the absolute rules of the road for the scheduling engine. The central decision node branches into 4 strict limitations. You see the capacity limit of max 10 prompts allowed. Next, the frequency limit dictating each runs 1x per day. Then, the aggregate volume limit of max 15 total runs per day. But the most critical node is IT governance check. Notice the dashed line flowing to automations offline. If optional connected experiences are disabled at the admin level, it completely overrides the engine, neutralizing your scheduled workflows. Let's explore the data layer powering these automations. When a scheduled prompt executes while you are offline, where is it looking? It is running exclusively in work mode, relying on work-grounded data. This means the AI securely leverages the Microsoft Graph to query your internal organizational ecosystem. It reads your unread Outlook emails, your recent Teams chats, and your SharePoint documents. Why is this vital? Because it guarantees that your morning summary isn't just generic internet research. It is highly secure, personalized intelligence directly relevant to your team and your deliverables. From a deep dive security perspective, because it uses the Microsoft Graph, every automated run strictly respects your Microsoft Entra ID permissions. The scheduled AI cannot access or summarize any file that you do not personally have explicit permission to view. This diagram illustrates the secure data flow of a scheduled execution. When the scheduled prompt triggers on the left, it immediately hits the Microsoft Graph node. The Graph acts as the secure broker, simultaneously reaching into Outlook emails, Teams chats, and SharePoint files based on your access rights. All of this rich, internal context is gathered, synthesized, and channeled into the final node, a secure work-grounded output. This visual reinforces that your automated workflows are deeply integrated into your private corporate environment, never leaking to the public web. Because a scheduled prompt runs entirely without your supervision, engineering it perfectly is critical. If you provide vague instructions, the AI might give you a giant paragraph on Monday and a table on Tuesday. To prevent this, your prompt must contain 4 essential pillars: context, goal, source, and expectations. For example, you must explicitly state the expectations, commanding it to format the response as a bulleted list grouped by sender. You must be incredibly clear and specific to avoid low-quality, unpredictable responses. For a deep dive tactic, you can embed reference symbols directly into the prompt before scheduling. Use a / to link a specific master tracking file or an @ symbol to explicitly monitor communications from your manager. This hard-codes precision into the automation. Look at this mind map detailing the anatomy of a robust, schedule-ready prompt. The central node requires 4 distinct branches to be complete. Top left is context, defining the who and why. Top right is the goal, instructing the AI to summarize or extract. Bottom left is the source, where we apply our advanced technique of using slashes for files and @ symbols for people. Finally, bottom right is expectations, strictly defining a bulleted list and professional tone. If you build your prompt addressing every node on this map, your automated outputs will be flawlessly consistent every single time. Let's bring this all together with a highly impactful, real-world use case: the daily morning briefing. Every professional knows the pain of logging on and wasting the first 45 minutes of the day just triaging overnight emails and catching up on Teams channels. To solve this, you design a master prompt: summarize my unread emails and Teams messages from the last 12 hours. Extract any key decisions and flag action items assigned to me in a bulleted list. You run it, verify it, and then set it to schedule daily at 8:00 a.m. The magic here is the offline execution. Copilot does the heavy lifting before you even sit down. When you log in, your personalized, work-grounded briefing is waiting for you. You instantly bypass the administrative noise and immediately focus on high-priority, strategic execution. Our final timeline diagram shows this morning briefing use case in action. Follow the timeline from the top. At 7:55 a.m., the user is entirely offline. At exactly 8:00 a.m., the system triggers and Copilot executes automatically. The AI rapidly queries the graph to pull your unread communications and synthesizes action items. By the time the user finally logs in at 8:05 a.m., they skip the entire data gathering phase and land directly on instantly reviews ready briefing. This simple automation reclaims hours of your week and is the ultimate demonstration of letting AI work for you.
To find related ebook and other material for this training course, go to quicktechie.com. Now you will see all the video courses are available here. So let's move to the ebooks. You can go here, ebooks, all AI related ebooks like you are watching currently mythos related training. That ebook would be uploaded under this section. You can download this ebook. PDF would be available, all 300-page PDF. So you just click on the download this entire ebook. You can download from this section. So whatever training you are currently listening, corresponding ebook would be available. We have thousands of ebooks available. Now, other than that, we have on video courses which you are watching right now. This also all AI related courses are available. Similarly, for all company related trainings are available, like Microsoft, you can find it here with their respective certification training modules. All exam simulators which would help you to get the certification preparation. Just refresh if you get this kind of error. Okay, so now you can see these are all certification preparation materials. Will also be click here to the NVIDIA certification preparation material. So you can see all NVIDIA certification preparation materials. Click on any of this and it would load the entire screen and you can launch the practice paper. So this is what you can see, that you can submit the answer. We have an audiobooks available. Okay, so for each section, and these are our alumni who can you can find out all alumni who are accessing our portal.